Good morning. Good morning, it's your friends. We are late this morning, but even though we are late, still have to continue the plan. That is, we have to do this oil mixing. Well, that means this soil here is still fertile because of this unwanted vegetation are quite healthy growing here. And so many disappointments in life, even loss. The appetite of preparing a lot for the speech petition, and I forgot I haven't even finished it here. So many disappointments. I'm emotionally challenged right now. My I don't want to skip this series for the whole year, and it is still day. Um, I I think day 42. I think there is a need of changing the episodes. I think now is January 14, and supposed to be it will be day 44, but I think it's day 43 or day 42 because there are 2 days or just one day that I did have two live stream. It should be the number of day and then A, B, C, something like that. So I have to change this one. It will take me time, a lot of time to check on the videos and change. Well, it's fine to do it. morning YouTube friends สวัสดีครับทุกคนนะครับสวัสดีตอนเช้านะครับตอนนี้วันอาทิตย์วันที่14มกราคมปี2600ปี2567สวัสดีครับนักเรียนเสียงสวัสดีครับทุกคน Привет Good morning Selamat pagi to our friends from Indonesia Namaste to our friends from India yeah สวัสดีทุกท่านนะครับ to our friends here in Thailand who have been here for several times already joining us in our live stream. I don't know you personally, but thank you for popping up here and joining our live stream. Your contribution, your presence is very much appreciated. Every time we do live streaming and you're tuning in, your comments there, the live chat is really appreciated. It's a massive contribution actually for the growth of this channel. And even you're just a few นะครับนะวันนี้ก็มันมาจีกันทำงานกับ Teacher Soma นะก็มันไม่เยอะแต่ว่ามีความสุขมากก็มาดูกันเดี๋ยวมันอีก50 ปีหน้านะก็ไม่แน่ใจก็เป็นเยอะๆแล้วแต่ว่าไม่เป็นไรมันเยอะไม่เยอะไม่สำคัญนะครับก็มันสำคัญอะไรมากก็มันมีเพื่อนดูช่วยกันครับให้มีความสุขนะครับมากก็มันรู้สึกนะดีก็ทำงานที่ส่วนบ้านที่นี่นะครับก็มีแข็งแรงมีความสุขมาดูด้วยกันนะครับก็ให้ให้กับผมนะครับความสุขนะแล้วดีใจมากก็มันให้ตัดสินใจด้วยก็ทำเรื่อยๆก็มีเวลามาดูที่นี่นะได้นะครับก็มีอะไรบ้างในสวนก็หายเป็นฟรีนะครับตอนนี้มีเพื่อนอยู่ในเมืองจันทบุรีก็มาดูให้มีอะไรบ้างครับขอบคุณมากเลยนะครับทุกคนBuna Siwa to our friends from Romania. Hola, ¿cómo estás? To our friends from Colombia. I've seen them active like a few weeks ago. Shout out to Rainbow Family TV. My old friend, despite we have different directions now, I am into a different path. And I hope he will stay the same. To me, there's no change in terms of friendship. Even if you don't have religion or you have your own belief and tradition, so your culture might be different from me, I don't care. As long as we agree on many other things that are quite essential, things that make sense. Because religion to me does not. And shout out to General Ray Vlogs, Jensen, Rest Agustin. I hope he's doing well and satisfied right now in his new path that he's taken in. He made a lot of contribution to this channel as well, especially the monetization stuff. I'll try to really be active here. You know what, YouTube friends? Actually, today I'm so down, and the great contribution of this disappointment is the variance that I have experienced in poker tournament for series of tournaments. I have already finished the remaining three stage three tickets, so that means I don't have stage three tickets now, so I cannot participate in the cash tournament. But only tournament for stage three tickets. Though my subscription will expire around, end of this month, January, during salary time. I'm reconsidering if I have to subscribe more or not. My trading path in Forex is not looking good as well. It is still in red until now. I've been in the industry for more than 8 years on and off. Not as solid active trader every single day, because if I burn my account, I still have to wait another way out. I can have another deposit. It's a hell of a ride. Um, but I started trying to figure out things that somehow, and you know what? I'm so down right now. I told you I'm discouraged. I don't want to do anything. But this concept that I invented, that I put to work right now live at Dawn series, I don't want to miss a day. So at least while doing things here in the garden, my mind is also like have time to ponder, to make realization, and to balance things, to weigh things down, and to consider other things. And then later I'll have this realization, and then I'm back to the road again and continue fighting and struggling until I reach the destination that I was aiming for more than a decade now. I cannot tell you now the specifics, but all I can tell you is the highlight. I was aiming for something better and good for more than year for more than 11, no, 12 years now. I told her I had been dreaming this one since I was in college, and partly I'm here right now, but still, it's a long, long, long journey that I must take. And I don't know where this destination leads me to. This journey leads me to. I have this one specific destination, but to reach there, it's still unknown. Uh, and a lot of disappointing matters and situation along the way. And I still doing and repeatedly doing same mistake as I did in the past. Whenever I have this extreme frustration in many things, I divert my mind into watching movies, and it's series. The least will be 3 4 hours, most of the time 6 to 8 hours of idling around, not doing anything but just watching movies for 6 to 8 hours. And it's time consuming. The more I keep wasting time, that's me. And within that 6 to 8 hours, I abandon a lot of things, a lot of activities, a lot of work here in the house, and trying to pull myself back to reality that I have to do this. It's not easy. It's really hard, pretty hard, pretty challenging. And you might think, YouTube friends, that I'm enjoying here while I'm doing this work. Maybe there are 1 or 2 days, like a few days. Let's say out of 100%, maybe 5 to 10% of the whole time that, yeah. But it rarely happened that I am really satisfied and I'm enjoying my work here in the garden. But most of the days I'm not. Actually, it's a real struggle within my brain, within my heart. But nothing I can do. I cannot stop doing this work. I have started this live at dawn series. Then there's no stopping to this program. I have to finish this one and be able to achieve my target to do live streaming, rain or shine, in sickness and in health, for at least a year, that I can celebrate my first anniversary of this live at dawn series by December of this year, 2024. I started last year, December, around December 2. Yeah, I think December 2. But I had to live streaming in one day. So that's why January 14 right now, that makes 44, episode 44. But I think I have to change that one so that at least um, I can exactly uh, put the day, or I can exactly like celebrate um, the exact days for this first anniversary of this program. So it will be a long ride. Imagine, YouTube friends, the rainy season here will take around 5 to 6 months long. I don't know if I can work during that time, because how can I place the camera while I'm working here under the rain? I can soak myself to rain, but I cannot do it with my camera, so I need to find a solution to that, and probably I have to buy a pouch or a plastic, yeah, a plastic pouch where I can put my phone inside and let the camera run, do live streaming my YouTube channel while it is covered with plastic, so that rain will not penetrate inside and our camera will not be damaged. So a lot of things that I have to do, and it will be a hell of an adjustment and transition, because right now I can easily do live streaming without any problem anytime in the morning, because there's no rain. But during rainy season, and I have to like, there will be thunder, storm, lightning. But yeah, that time I will not look into any kind of disaster or any kind of season. I have to continue this live stream here. Unlikely, um, during that time, I hope to have good lightning as well. Because if I can't have it, then I have to buy two plastics pouch where I have to put my other phone that serves as my lightning so that I can visibly see here while I'm working and you can see me too while I'm doing the live streaming. And then the other phone is for the live stream, so there will be two cameras here running, one for lightning and the other one for the live coverage. It will be a real challenge. And on top of that, I have this coming intensive training again for impromptu speech again competition this June, July next year. So YouTube friends at home from now, the neighbors will be turning on their music. I have to avoid the copyright claim. So probably I have to mute this. I have to mute my phone so you will not hear me talking. I think it's better for everyone. So I'll just have to continue working here, pulverizing the soil. So this live at Dawn series YouTube friends truly helped me stay afloat, though there are times, and many times, that I'm not happy, I'm not enjoying what I'm doing here. Regarding that, it helps me to stay afloat while I'm doing here. That my brain is also having enough time to reconsider things, having some deep thoughts, and it's not easy here. To tell you quite frankly, I'm already tired about life. But this live stream, live at Dawn series uh, helped me help me stay alive, stay afloat, help me stay afloat. So we're preparing this one with your friends for our carrots to be planted here. We have to make this one as soft as possible. We're trying to fabricate and create a loamy soil like, because loamy soil is only, it can be found, I think, not just in Philippines but in my country. Most of the locations there is loamy soil, but here in Thailand, like 95 to 99% clay and sandy. Yeah, I think UK, USA, the soil there is loamy, loamy, loamy soil. I think other parts of Asia, maybe Vietnam or Myanmar. Sure, I have not been there, but I see a lot of bloggers that they have shown, featured the location. It looks like the same as my country, but in Thailand here, because of the geographic location, since Thailand is um, in the middle of the country Thailand is situated in the middle. We have this Malaysia there, Cambodia, Laos, Mongolia. It is surrounded with other countries, so here you can expect some kind of solid structure of the land mass here. Um, and wherever you go in Thailand, if it's not rocky places, it's consists of sand and clay. Sandy, just like somewhere on top of the ground, but if you dig like after 1 foot or 2 feet deeper, then you start seeing this dense part of clay starts to like emerge. That's why all these bananas that behind me is standing, the roots are just floating like somewhere on the ground as the mulch is piling up. Because we've been here for more than 4 years now. Yeah, more than 4 years. And the leaves that dried and rot on the ground keep piling up. I even added house manure and chicken's manure last 3 years ago. So we have this like what we call, yeah, like dark soil, black soil on top. When my friends came over and said, "Oh, you have a nice soil here," what they don't know is that I developed that for 4 years now. When we first arrived here back in October 2019, the soil here is really fucking heavy. Yeah, it's barren land that even the grass, the vegetation cannot even thrive. Just imagine, even the unwanted vegetation, the grass, the weeds, cannot even thrive with the kind of the soil that we have here. I was thinking, how can I grow bananas? But since I look at check the area, there's no termites. But there was around 2 3 months where I have seen termites like thrusting holes into bananas. That I think a few of my banana trees that has huge cluster in it was damaged. But I think now they stop to exist. They probably migrate to another place. But the soil here is the same with the other location here in Canterbury. But even the owner of this house, the new owner, said that the soil here is even better than other location. What he don't know is that I was the one developing that black soil here on the ground right there behind me. Because at the beginning, the soil here is not really good. But I was trying, of course, the residue from these spots, they're eroding down there to banana trees. And that organic matter, like support, provided nutrients to my bananas. Yeah, this is cow's manure and chicken's manure. And then over 6 months or 3 to 4 months, this one turns into 100% soil. And then some of the residue of this, because I put holes at the bottom of this pot so that we have this proper drainage of water whenever we water our plants, that it will not stuck in here but release to the ground. And there are residues that also goes with the water, and that goes down there to banana trees and then keep piling up. I've been doing this kind of work for more than 4 years now right here in this place. So with that, we have this um, piled mulch and organic matter into our banana trees there behind me, and that provides nutrients to our plants, not just for the bananas. So that's the story there. I'll give you a little bit of background. So when people came along and visit here in our house, and when they check the soil, oh, you have good soil here, unlike other places. That's why you can grow bananas. I'm not arguing with them. They don't know. But now you're watching this live, you know the story behind. But these people are completely ignorant. They don't know a thing here. How I run this garden. And so, who am I to argue these people who doesn't know, who, who doesn't even know how to do gardening? So much more about getting information of what's going on here. So that is far beyond their understanding, their brain to process. So for me, there are times that silence is a virtue, not just patience is a virtue. For me now, I have to add that one, silence is a virtue. Silence is wisdom. Yeah, you see this one flowering, but because this, and there's even like fruit here, but since this one is already old, this might produce fruits, but not the size I wanted. So thank you, buddy, for your contribution. You provided us fruits for several months, but the season is ending for you, and I have to replace you with another plant. I hate to see goodbye to you, buddy, but this is the law of nature. Once your season is ending, you've got to be replaced with another. But your contribution is really appreciated. You've come this far and contributed significant amount of time with your healthy and nutritious fruit, delicious fruit that sustain us in the past several months. I planted this YouTube friends last January 2023. January, February, And then yeah, like partly December 2022 and early January 23, where I start seeding this one in the original seed tray. And then it took me long to transfer them to the permanent location, like around February or March, that I started moving these plants to the permanent pot. Yeah, and it's around likely 9 or 10 months long in this pot. So that was quite long journey for these eggplants to thrive, to survive and thrive in pot. At the same time, have provided us nutritious, healthy, and delicious food that we regularly consume in our daily meal, everyday meal. Everything as much as possible will be extracted here because we're going to reuse it. I mean, the soil, we're going to reuse the soil, and this time we are planting a lot of carrots. You might be wondering why, because I want to have carrot smoothie, carrot juices every morning, and there's no better than planting your own instead of depending on what you can buy at the supermarket. ก็ไม่ต้องซื้อนะครับ You don't have to buy. You have free groceries right here in your garden. So I think I have to start sharing these videos to my Facebook account. I'll add certain amount of chicken's manure after this, and then let me mute the camera.